like, oh, we locked in. That's my for lifer. That's my for lifer. Hey, shorty. Hey, shorty. Hey, shorty. Let me tell you about Lil Shorty. Hey, y'all, it's Madison, aka Shorty, aka Lil Shorty, and I'm back and give another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You're coming back. What's up? How you been? So y'all been asking me on Instagram, story time. But like, let me tell y'all, I'm innocent. I haven't did nothing. Like, y'all haven't really did nothing. Like, I'm an innocent child. So, like, I was just like, what am I going to do a story time on? And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what am I going to do a story time on? And I thought about it, and I'm like, let's do a story time on my first toxic relationship, which is my only toxic relationship I've ever had. So, I'm like, why not? So, that's what this video is going to be on, a toxic relationship. Okay, so we're going to be doing my toxic relationship. I don't even know where I want to start this, because I be getting off topic. Like, I'll be telling y'all this story, and then I'll get into that another story, and then like 5 different stories end up in one. But I'm gonna try not to do that. But anyway, we just gonna take it back to how I met this boy. Y'all, I wrote down like what I'm gonna talk about because I know I get off track. Okay, y'all, so let's just get into this. I'm gonna tell y'all when I met this boy. You know, probably the worst day of my life. Now I'm playing. We ain't gonna even do him like that. Okay, but so I met this boy the summer before school. It was like July, and I'm not gonna say what year because
you in my business. Don't do that.
No, we're not saying what year. But let's just say I met this boy in July. So at the time, my best friend and his best friend were dating. So you know, they wanted to always link up. So it was just like, oh, me and him just had to be there because, like, you know, our best friends were together. So let's just say this. I rejected the boy at first. Because I ain't gonna say I rejected, but he had texted me like 3 days before trying to, you know, slide in my DMs or whatever. And me being me, I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Nah. So I left it alone. We ended up linking. I'm gonna say 2 days after that because our best friends wouldn't link. So we all hanging out, we just chilling. And so it's my best friend at the time, like I said, at the time, with his best friend. And then it was me and him just sitting there. So me and him chilling, and like from the jump, y'all, I knew he was different. Like, I'll put that out there right now. He was different. Because like the stuff he would do or say was different. It was something I ain't never experienced, you know. I don't fall for people quick. So when I started falling for him, I was like, girl, not you falling for the boy. Not you falling for the boy. Man, we start talking, which I never thought. I wasn't looking for a relationship at the time, but I was still hurt over my last relationship. But I guess, you know, things just happen. So we start talking. I'm gonna say, y'all don't talk to people for like months before I even get with them. Like, I'm not the type of person that can talk to you for like 2 weeks and then we like that when we together. But so let's just say we talked for like, I'm gonna say we talked for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And so he ended up asking me out this random day. And I remember the date. It was August 5th. But we got together on August 5th. And let's just get into the juicy stuff because I know y'all don't want to sit here and hear our whole backstory, our whole love story or whatever. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, but let's get into the juicy stuff. So, everything was good for the first, I'm going to say, the first 2 months of our relationship was actually good. Like, it was like, wow, I ain't never felt this before with nobody. Like, this relationship's going good. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to be with this boy in a year from now. You know how y'all be thinking. You know when stuff going really good and you like, oh, yeah, I want to be with this person forever. This and that. Oh, child. Anyway, so we're going to call him Jake. We're going to call him Jake. I got to remember that. We're calling him Jake. We're going to call the girl from the first incident, we're gonna call her. The first incident happened like this. So, see, me and this boy, which I ain't gonna say I have strict parents, but like, I'm not like, we're not finna hang out every weekend. You're not finna come over. It's just, you know, we barely been dating. So I'm like, I don't really feel the need for you to meet my parents or nothing, because it's like, no, It's too soon. So what happened is we went to Frankie's. It's this place in Charlotte. It's like a little fun park. You know, you like go hang out. We went out with Frankie's, and that was like, I'm gonna say 2 weeks before the incident happened. So everything going good, you know, me in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, we going good. You know, we strong, bro. We strong. Like, oh, we locked in. That's my for lifer. But I was wrong, bro. Okay, so the first incident, me and my best friend, we just chilling, you know, laying down, you know, chilling on, like, it was like a Sunday, I think, and we just chilling. It's summer, so you know, we don't got nowhere to go the next day. Her boy best friend at the time, not her boyfriend, but her boy best friend at the time, had texted her and was like, hey yo, is Maddie, which is me, is Maddie with Jake? Is she still with Jake? And she texted him, and she's like, yeah, Maddie's still with Jake. What do you mean? He like, okay, but I got my girl password. And he was like, hey, yo, her friends claiming that Jake is trying to slide on her, this and that. So I'm like, hey, yo, I ain't finna just, you know, get to it. But I'm like, hey, yo, send me the screenshots, because I'm like, you lying, because I know my Jake. he's not doing that. He's not doing that to me. So I'm like, hey, yo, send me the screenshots. Okay. So we waited for him to send screenshots, and everything going through my head like, I know this boy ain't just cheating on me. Like, what did I do to deserve that? I thought these past 3 months been good. But I was wrong. So hold up. We finna pull up screenshots. I'ma show y'all, but I won't like block out his name because, yeah, no. Hey, cause I don't even know if these screenshots gonna be in order, but let's just get into it. So I'm gonna put the screenshot right here for y'all to see. And I blocked out his name, so you're not gonna know his business. I ain't gonna say his name, none of that. Okay, but so as you can see, this is the screenshot that my friend's boy best friend had got from the girl. You know, the girl that claims she's talking to him. And this boy said, really? So I'm sitting here like, baby, but you're not single. So why did you put really for? What did you do that? What was the point? This is when I got my first red flag. He was like, get up with your boy over here. And I'm sitting here like, hold up, what? I know he didn't just say that. So next is like Ed Tutu. She said he gotta earn it, this and that, all that. And it's like, so basically he telling her, hey yo, he trying to get back with her, this and that, because this is his ex, y'all. So let me tell you, I don't know if I told y'all, but this is his ex. So I read this for a screenshot, and in my head I'm like, hey yo, okay. Me being dumb, I'm like, he ain't really do nothing though, ain't really nothing to see. So I get the next screenshot. All right. This shows she called him, but he didn't answer. And then he said, he's basically saying, oh yeah, FaceTime me, this and that. And I guess he texts her again because she ain't text back. And he like, bae. And I'm like, who are you calling bae? So let me tell y'all this. He used to call me beautiful, this and that, all that. But like, once I seen this message, y'all, I was hurt. Like, why you do that to me? So he said, good night, beautiful, I love you. To this day, that word don't feel the same. Like, a boy can call me beautiful, but it don't feel the same, because it's like, I seen that and I'm like, no, that word don't even feel the same, because to me now it feels like he can be calling me beautiful, but he can also be calling his ex beautiful. Like, that don't feel the same. So keep in mind, they having conversation. This is like over a couple days. So like, this is going on while I'm with the boy. And it's like, okay, it's not just one text, it's like multiple days they texting. And then apparently, when he was supposed to be calling me, he was on the phone with her. And I'm sitting here like, why are you on the phone with her? Because like, you're supposed to be calling me. I don't care if I'm asleep, call me. Why are you on the phone with your ex? That made no sense to me. So keep in mind, I guess they were on the phone and then she hung up or somebody hung up, and yeah. So I get another screenshot. So keep in y'all, these screenshots rolling in, like screenshot after screenshot after screenshot is just rolling in. And I'm sitting here like, hey yo, he really cheating on me. Text messages or not. I feel like cheating, if you doing anything you don't want me doing, then that's cheating. Period. Point blank, period. So I'm sitting here like, hey, what do you mean come back? You got a girl. But I guess, I don't know what's going through this boy's head at this time. I'm just like, hey, that's cool. That's literally what I said. That's cool. So y'all, I seen all these messages and I'm sitting here and I'm just like, everything going through my head, like I'm tripping at this point. I'm like, I don't know what to believe. I know what to believe, but you know, like when you really care for somebody, you really love somebody, you're not trying to, you don't want to see all that. It's too good. It's like too good to be true, because it's like, no, I know he wouldn't do that to me, but it's like it happened. It's like, why me? What did I do to deserve this? So my best friend go home, this and that. So the week passed. I seen him, and so what happened was I broke up with this boy. As soon as I got the message, I broke up with the boy. Me and him, he's trying to talk to me, and we like not going back and forth, but we having a conversation. Cause me and him never argue. Like we were toxic, but we never argued. Like we didn't raise our voices at each other. Like we didn't do that. Cause I'm a calm person. I ain't gonna say he a calm person, but you know, we don't raise our voices at each other. So he trying to explain the screenshot, saying like this and that. He don't remember doing it. But in my head, it's like, it's you. It's your name at the top of that screen. It's you. I know how you text. I know all that. So it's like, I know it's you. So what are you saying it's not you? Like, it just, nothing was adding up. So I broke up with the boy. Somehow, I don't remember what happened, because I just don't remember, but somehow I ended up getting back with him maybe like 30 minutes after I broke up with him, because once again I'm being dumb. So I get back with the boy because I'm like, hey yo, he messed up, man. It's just some messages, I guess, what I was thinking. And I get back with the boy. Cool. I go to sleep. Keep in mind, this boy be out late, so he don't be getting up to like 1 p.m. So I get up, I have school the next morning, because this is like, not school, but I had something to do next morning, so I was up early. I wake up, my best friend sent me some more screenshots, so I'm sitting here like, hey, what's going on? I don't even think I got these screenshots. I'm trying to see, hold up y'all, because I don't got all my screenshots. So basically, I'm gonna just tell y'all what the screenshots said, because I can't find them. Okay, so the screenshots basically showed that they were on the phone with each other when he told me he wasn't. Because it was like, okay, we talked about it. Everything was cool. We stopped talking for a couple hours. And apparently during a couple hours we stopped talking when we apparently got back together after I broke up with him. He was apparently talking to her again. So I'm just like, I'm sitting here confused. Like, you just told me you didn't do something. And then there's screenshots showing that after we talked about it, you were still on the phone with her. Which to me was making no sense. Like, why? It was just why? So I write him this big paragraph, and I basically break up with the boy. So I wrote this big paragraph telling him why he don't appreciate me, this and that, and I break up with the boy. And so for some reason, I still let this boy get in my head that he cared about me. So we talking, and I guess we broke up, like we were done, but we were still talking. Like, we broke up, but like I was still talking to the boy, like he was still mine and I was still his at the time. But I feel like once that trust is broken, it's like it's broken. I mean, you can sit here and act like it ain't broke, but deep down inside, you know that things aren't the same. And I was just trying so hard to keep this relationship going because I knew I loved him. And it was just like, I didn't want to give up. Next is our second breakup. So, yes, second breakup. I ain't say final breakup, I said second breakup. So I'm gonna say me and him, I guess we were dating. After I broke up with him, we got back cool and we dated. I'm gonna say a month went by, but it was just like things were weird. It was like I didn't trust him. Like, he would say he going out, but like I'm in my head, I'm thinking, oh, he going out, you know, he finna get on the phone with her. Like, during this time, my best friend at the time kept telling me I need to text this girl, because like during this whole month, I'm like overthinking, like I don't know what's going on, because it's just like I'm confused. I don't know what to believe at this point. My best friend at the time ended up texting this girl, which was very uncalled for. I don't know why she did that, but hey, whatever. She did get some results on me. I can't complain. The girl says, why he ain't tell me, bro? I just sent her the screenshots, okay? And so it's basically like she's explaining to this girl that the whole time this boy is messing with me, like he got a girl, but like she ain't know. So that's why I don't blame her for this situation, because it's like she didn't know. What y'all fail to believe, y'all be quick to want to fight the girl that he cheating with you with, but sometimes she don't even know that y'all are together. Sometimes he could be telling her he's single, he doing this and that, but really he's not. So it's just like, you can't sit there and be quick to blame her because you don't know what he's telling her. Same way with you males. You can't be mad at a dude for messing with your girl because for all you know, your girl is telling him she's single and she's available. So that's why I said you need to watch out. So basically she's explaining that me and him were together and that he was lying. Like, all this time he talked about he want to get back with her, he's with me. So it's just like, she's explaining it to this boy, and it's like, in my head, I'm like, hey, yo, it's too late now, because at this point, it's like, we already back together, whatever, we situated. So I pushed that aside. I brushed it aside, brushed it off. He ended up breaking up with me. So first time I broke up with him, the second time he broke up with me, because ain't nothing, I ain't cheat or nothing, but he was just like, he felt like I ain't love him. He felt like I did not feel the same for him, which he couldn't blame me though. It's like, you just basically cheating on me and you think I'm just finna, things are just gonna be how they were in the beginning. No, that's not how it's gonna be. Things are never gonna be how they were when we first were together, and I acknowledged that for a while, but I feel like I didn't tell him because I didn't trust this boy at this point. And I'm big on communication, but it was just like, I just couldn't do it. I was just like, hey, whatever. We already talked about this. Ain't no point in keep dwelling on the past. So he break up with me saying he don't think I love him, this and that. And it's like, I got back with you. And you don't think I love you? Baby, you basically cheating on me and I got back with you. And it's like, what? What do you mean? I was hurt, bro. I think I even got pictures. Like, I'ma move to the side, because if I do got any pictures from that day, I'ma post them. Like, I may embarrass myself, but I'm gonna show y'all what I was going through during this time. Yo, he just broke up with me. Like, and this is like, we broke up, but we weren't talking. Like, we weren't talking break up. You know, like when you break up with somebody, you talking? No, we were like done. Like, we weren't talking. Like, I ain't talked to this boy till like January time. We broke up in like, all this happened from August till, I'ma say, we broke up for the second time in November. So all that just happened from August to November, which to me is already a sign, because we're already going through this much from August to November. So we break up, it's like November, and I'm just like, hey, y'all, I'm hurt. Like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I was hurt for like a good week. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I cried myself to sleep a lot. I could not do nothing. Like, I just couldn't process. Like, I couldn't do my work. Like, I was hurt, because it was just like, hey, yo, I thought we was gonna work through this. Like, it's just like, I needed more time. Things happen. So I'm gonna say stuff chilled out. We ain't talked for half of November. We ain't talked really in December. So his birthday's in December. So his birthday come, and I'm like, hey, yo, you know what? I'm gonna post them. Whatever. We may be exes, but like, hey, yo, happy birthday. So I posted him with some embarrassing photos, you know. And I posted him, and that's it. And like, we ain't speak to each other. He just said thank you, and then we went on with our days, you know, our lives. So I'm gonna say it's the day after Christmas. Like, he texted me probably, and he like, hey, yo, what's going on with us? Cause like, we never said we were done, but he like made it clear that this was just a break. Like, we may not be done. It's just a break. So I'm like, okay, it's just a break. It's just a break. No reason to stress. But it's like, it didn't feel like no break to me. It was just like, hey, yo, I got broken up with, and I ain't even do nothing. Like, that's the thing. So he like, hey, yo, he still want me, this and that. We still want to be with each other, but it's just like, we know we're not ready. So we ain't together, but this is when stuff started, like, my feelings for him, I think, started changing. Like, I didn't even want to be with him at that point. So we're gonna see on New Year's, y'all. His ex, I'm gonna say his first love. You know your bond with your first love. It's just that bond. You know, you really gonna always have, I'm not gonna say always, but you know, you got that bond with them. So on his story, he ended up posting, and I guess it's like he laid up with his first love in bed or whatever, or I guess he over her house or whatever. That hurt, because like, I'm sitting here on the phone with my best friend, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, I was acting like I didn't care, but when I got off the phone with her, I realized I did care. It was just like, I thought we were just on a break, and now apparently you're laid up with your ex. Like, And I'm confused because she posted him, he posted her, and I'm just like, yo, like, are y'all back together? Because, like, give me a heads up, because during this whole time, I'm thinking I don't need to be talking to nobody, because I'm sitting here like, hey, yo, I'm thinking we gonna still be back together, so I'm being loyal. I'm being loyal to this boy, not knowing if we're gonna even get back together. Thing that happened. I see that, I don't say nothing. I'm on my business, because I'm like, we not together. I'm on my business. So we still ain't speak. We ain't on speaking terms really. So I'ma say another 2 weeks past. He hit me up, y'all. I'ma say this is real quick. This part of the story isn't even complicated. It ain't nothing really to say. I'm gonna just say we end up talking and we get back together. So I'm with this boy. We get back together on like a Saturday. I'm gonna say it's one Saturday before my birthday. So I'm gonna say the next week of our relationship was cool and all. Week of my birthday, I end up having like a birthday dinner or whatever. So like, you know, you go out to eat with your friends, this and that. So I invited him, me, my best friend, my other friend, his sister, his best friend, and then her cousin. So they all coming. Let's just say my boyfriend don't end up making it. So this is really where stuff went downhill, and this is where stuff started getting to really bad. My birthday come. My birthday was on a Tuesday this year, so you know I still had online school. And my best friend at the time was actually in school, so I couldn't talk to her. My brother was with his best friends. He was out. My parents had work, so it was just like, it's just me. You know when 12 hit, you expect your boyfriend to call you. He didn't call me. Y'all, my first love was the first person to call me on my birthday, which to me is crazy. So I'm like, I'm thinking my boyfriend would be the first one. Nah. So he ended up calling me like 3 o'clock in the morning. We were only on the phone for like 15 minutes, hang up. Don't talk to this boy again all day. So I'm like, I'm sad, I'm crying, like I'm having a horrible birthday, because it's like, where are you? Like, I'd ask for your attention one day out of the year. I don't care if you're busy every other day, but my birthday, I need you. So we talked again. It's like 9 o'clock. Y'all, I'm on my period at the time too, so you know I'm already emotional. You tell me why this boy had the nerve to ask me why did I have an attitude. First off, it's my birthday. I've only talked to you for 15 minutes on my whole birthday. I'm on my period. I'm mad because I'm sad. It's like all these emotions. So we end up hanging up because I got an attitude apparently. He's saying fix it. So y'all, I end up sleeping the rest of my birthday. He ended up calling me like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna say we ain't talked. I went back to sleep. It is what it is. I was tired of it. So the rest of the week is straight. It's straight. This is the final straw. So y'all remember when Pooh Shiesty came up with that song, him and Lil Durk? Like the one that's like, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog, but Pooh, you know, I'm really excited. Come get it back in blood, that song. So everybody was posting that girl and be like, come get it back in blood. So like they posting that girl, but like keep in mind, me and him weren't, I don't say social media, but we weren't really out there yet. Like we were out there, but we weren't really big. Like we haven't posted each other. So I'm like, hey yo, I'm cool. Everybody else getting posted with like, come get her back in blood. But I'm like, hey, I don't need to be posted. It's cool. I see he posting on his story, right? Haven't talked to this boy all day. He posted on his story, y'all. It's a video of him and his ex. He put the song "Come Get Her Back in Blood," and he basically put with him and his ex. I ain't gonna say what they were doing, but they was just say they weren't doing no PG-13 stuff. And he was like, "Come get her back in blood." I text that boy, and I was like, you know what? You think I'm dumb? And then I broke up with him. I said, we done. And then he was like, let me explain. And then in my head, I'm like, it's nothing to explain. That should have never been posted in the first place. I don't care if it was a joke or what. I don't care if you wanted attention. You should have never posted that. If you want attention, or I might give you enough, you ask for it. You don't sit here and do stuff to get attention, because that's how you get broken up with. And that's how he got broken up with in the first place. Let me calm down. I break up with him. And so we basically going back and forth. Like, we ain't really, I guess you could say we arguing at this point. We going back and forth. It's like, hey, yo, why you that stupid? Why you break up with me for that stupid reason? And it's like, stupid. You shouldn't be posting her. And it's like, you done did all this to me in these past, 7 months. And it's just like, that was my last straw. My birthday was terrible because of him. So it was just like, that was my last straw. So I just ended it. He's still being toxic. So months later, it's like, I'm not his girl, but I'm his girl. You know how they be like, you're not my girl, but you know, you can't mess with nobody else. You're not my girl, but you can't do this, you can't do that. That's basically how it was. And it's just like, yeah, I still loved him. So it was just like, I didn't want to break up with him, but it was like, if I didn't, I feel like he was just going to take advantage of my niceness, niceness, or whatever you want to call it. My friendliness. Not friendly. I'm not friendly. But you know what I mean. So we ended. And this is like, let's just say, I'm not gonna really get into it, but let's just say we were toxic for a long time, y'all. And I'm gonna say till this day, I ain't gonna say we toxic. I really don't talk to him, but let's just say, I'm not gonna say I ghosted him, but I stopped talking to him because I felt like, I know, I ain't gonna say I have feelings for this boy, but I'm gonna just say, you know, we're toxic. So it was just like, part of me, no, if I was to talk to this boy again, I probably would get back with him, regardless of all the stuff we went through. Regardless. But it's just like, I had to start realizing my self-worth, because I realized, if you could sit here and post up with a girl that, let me not even do her, because she's not got no problem with her, but let's just say, if you could sit here and post her and think that's okay, then you shouldn't be with me. That's period. Let me tell y'all about toxic relationships though. Honestly, I'm not gonna say I hate the relationship, because I learned a lot in it. But I'm gonna just say this right now, y'all. If they cheat, don't stay. Because I promise, things probably aren't gonna get better. Like, cause that trust is never gonna be there again. So honestly, all I gotta say is, be yourself. And honestly, you don't need a boy. We're young. You don't need a boy. Honestly, just live your life. Do you. Because honestly, the toxicness ain't even worth it, because y'all be thinking toxic is cute. The toxic isn't cute. It's never been cute. It's cute until you crying yourself to sleep. It's not cute when you're not feeling like yourself. It's not cute when you losing yourself for somebody that you shouldn't be losing yourself for. So, like, honestly, I try to stay away from him now. I ain't gonna say stay away from him, but I try not to text him often. I mean, we cool. Ain't no beef. But I'm just like, I don't FaceTime him. I try to stay away from all that. And honestly, if you are in the same situation as me, baby girl, don't call that boy. Don't answer that phone. If he's toxic, you better hang up. Actually, you better block him. Because, nah, you don't even need the temptations, bruh. Delete them photos. I mean, I haven't, but delete them photos, because trust me, there's somebody out there for you that's gonna treat you like a princess. There's somebody out there that's gonna treat you like you that girl, period. There's somebody out there for you. But that's all I wanted to say. That's the end to my story time, y'all. This is my first story time, so I know if I was rambling a lot, it's just like I ain't never did no story time, and I just want to try something different. You know, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, please go watch my back to school series, because I am a sophomore in high school. So I want y'all to go like, comment, and subscribe. Watch them videos for me. Hit that bell, and we'll see you next time.